Seriously, he's actually dead now.
Yeah. By the looks of it, I mean, yeah.
Well, yes, but actually no.
Okay.
Great. Fucking great.
Hello, love.
So this is Emma, the same chick that we met at the shrine that made the healing gourd.
Mm.
So, like the Remnant was saying, they didn't name him, but yes, Genichiro drank from the rejuvenating waters, which is basically shitty
Woolworths
half rated.
brand.
Yeah, it's half rated mortality.
Home brand air blood.
Yep.
And then of course
Then
he
why
realizes he can't take this fight.
Is he getting red-eyed?
Yeah, we go.
He's gonna be scared of
And
fire.
then, then it's like, okay. I'm not sure why he's surprised about Resurrection. You're like, okay,
Yeah.
he's gearing up for a proper fight. Let's do this again. Dude's just like, how about fuck you? And just jumps off the roof.
Just yeets himself off a balcony.
See you later, fucker. You didn't win. You didn't win.
Bitch, I chose to leave.
Yeah, I didn't die. I left. Jesus. So he's still gonna be the antagonist for now.
Yeah.
What was the master's orders again?
Well, her master's orders were, all she'd told you was she was helping you under a unknown master.
Mm. And Ishinashina is her master.
Yeah, which is Genichiro's granddaughter. Sorry, which is Genichiro's grandfather. And it's simply because Ishin doesn't want to use the dragon's blood. He doesn't. And so because Genichiro does, he's trying to help them escape. That's why Emma's the same chick that gave you the letter in the well at the start of the game.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Lord Kuro's downstairs. Come on down. And it's like, oh yeah, by the way, I killed everyone in here. Accidentally. Including Lord Kuro. Accidentally. My bad. My bad. It's like you're blitzing through this.
I have done this a couple of times.
You did well.
I did.
Oh, Dante, no. Quit the meowing. Oh, I'm gonna let go.
Yeah, so a bit that we kind of brushed over was the dragon rot. Basically, the immortality that you and Kuro have stagnates their own blood, and if they do it too many times, it overflows and causes people around them to become sick.
Okay.
And this would be, and that reduces your unseen aid chance, like the amount of chance you get to not
Lose half your experience and money.
shit. And it basically, more people get dragon rot the more times you've died. It hasn't come up because I've only died like 3 times. Up to here.
You do know I'm gonna have to put in the fucking description now. Seasoned veteran Jaiden.
Now of course you get see, he's saying he wants to not release the dragon's heritage, but he wants to get rid of it. He wants to get rid of his power, the power of his blood.
His immortality, yeah.
Yep, so it can't be used like this to disease the world. And this is a really big choice. You can either obey, as it says, you can obey the code and go, no, I can't help you because that would injure you and my job is to protect you, or you can help him. Look, this is a very hard choice that you need to really think about, and you can't make it. You just can't make the choice. You don't.
So it's the Pokemon choice, yes or no.
No, it's yes or yes.
Yeah. That's what I mean. It's the Pokemon choice.
Yes.
It's got written yes
So,
and
like-
no, but it's actually just yes and yes.
You know what's
So
even
for
better
those
than
who
that?
so for those who understand what this actually means, and they're sitting here going, "Which one do I fucking choose?" Like, I want to do this, but I want to do this, and they're sitting there for 20 minutes, and then they get to their fucking decision, and it means nothing. And they're like, ah!
Yeah.
Yeah, and then basically Kuro is going, how many times have you been killed? 1, 2, too many times to count?
I've been twice,
And
my
then
lord.
he goes, join my quest to sever the ties of immortality. And you say, okay. You just completely back off and go through the decision you weren't allowed to pick in the last dialogue.
So it's reverse psychology.
Exactly.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
we've been bamboozled, absolutely Bangladeshed.
You got Zimbabwe'd, my man.
One thing I really do quite like about this game is, like, just a little touch, is that there's like 2 characters. And Lord Kuro is one of them, that whenever you enter a dialogue with them, you'll go into this Neil. I just think that's a nice touch.
Yeah, because it as long as they maintain it, then yeah, it's a very nice touch. So yeah, the guy's like, I don't want. Wait, so if he severs his immortal ties, what does that mean for you? Does that mean you're no longer immortal?
I believe so. I believe that's how it works. It means because he's severed his power to the dragon's blood, which means the blood he gave
To you
is
will
no
no
longer
longer be
functional.
affected. Yeah, and you just get AIDS.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
The plot of Sekiro. Curing AIDS.
It's an AIDS campaign all this time.
All this time.
Man, this is just an unhealthy relationship, I tell you that much for free. For both them, Wolf, and the Air, and all the fucking Rule 34 artists out there.
Yeah.
Damn it. I think this is my favorite little piece of dialogue he does. Yeah, so they were saying you need the dragon's tears and a way to sever the immortality, because you need to sever it with the dragon's tears. Like, you need a way to kill an immortal, and that's just killing an immortal, and then you need to sever the dragon's use the dragon's tears to permanently sever the ties. Now, this is hilarious. The dude's finished the dialogue going, here, follow me, and then walks about 5 steps.
We must talk over here. Now that we're safe and secret, talking under this shade. Now we can
We're under the shade of
discuss
this
tactics.
other roof.
Now that we've escaped the incense, we can talk. But yeah, the dragon's tear is what cures the dragon rot, doesn't it?
No, that's the dragon's blood droplets, which are exactly that, drops of dragon's blood. Because on top of Kuro's immortality, he physically cannot bleed.
Okay.
So, which is why the drops of dragon blood are so rare.
Because since he can't
Because,
bleed.
as a general rule, holders of the dragon's blood can't bleed.
Because then the dragon's blood oath would just be so fucking everyone would have it.
Exactly.
Hello, mate. Look at this fucking guy.
Now, this is Uncle Ishin Asuna, the inventor of the sword stain. Alright, this is possibly my favorite thing to do. Of all the dialogue choices you can do. Yeah, so he was bewitched by the dragon, by the rejuvenating waters, and good job on murdering him. Thanks for that.
He's a dick. Didn't like him. But yeah, I remember one, I wouldn't say mechanic, but a element of this game. Hey, you can give alcohol to the sculptor to get more dialogue out of him. Because he gets more drunk, he gets more loose. The bonds are tied so deeply they're losing. Look how big he is. That guy is... He's obviously anemic, but he's fucking tall.
So, I'm assuming you heard that.
Which part?
You remember what I said earlier about exactly one person calls you Sekiro? That was him.
Oh, so he calls you Sekiro. But why does he... So is that the same guy? Was that the same guy?
Will?
Because if he just called you Sekiro, then
Which
wouldn't
was a
that make
nickname
him...
made up by the Tengu, correct?
Yeah. Meaning, is that guy the Tengu?
That is the first hint. That is definitely a hint to it.
Okay, so it's not the whole thing. Yeah, he does call you Sekiro.
Top of that. Fuck, where is it?
What are you doing?
To answer your question, yes, you're right. It must be in a later conversation you have in him. If you have a later on, when you talk to him, you can actually see the Tengu's robe and mask sitting behind this
Oh,
screen.
the mask. Okay.
And if you get here before you've had that conversation with Kuro, then he won't be here, and there'll be a letter to Emma saying there's rats in the bottom of the castle, the Tengu will deal with them.
That's pretty nifty, but it does that sort of subtle hint drop.
Yeah.
Because yeah, that guy's the only one who does call you Sekiro, by the looks of it, and yet he's referencing it by name.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking cool. I like that little tie-in.
Genichiro may call you Sekiro later on. I don't remember.
We'll have to see. So this guy's pretty much a badass.
Yeah. Well, he is a sword saint. He was the inventor of the Ashina style, and he led the coup that led to Ashina taking control of this province, and why the castle is called Ashina Castle. Because that's his surname.
So
It's his
basically
clan
claimed it.
name.
Motherfucker, it's his now. That's what matters. He earns it.
Say, hey, my name is Ashina. This is Ashina Castle. Guess what?
I'm moving in, bitch. So now you gotta find the mortal blade.
So basically, the steps that we've been given from the two people are we needed something. We needed to get the dragon's tears, correct? So we could use it to sever the immortality.
Yeah.
And we needed the fountainhead of Roma to let us get to the immortal realm to find the dragon to get the dragon tears.
Do you fight a fucking dragon?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, some awful dust. So glad you're immortal that you don't have to worry about dying.
Yeah.
But fuck dust. So right now it's quite literally just running to and fro to get the story going.
Exactly.
This is the narrative.
This is the narrative
section of the game.
So yeah, basically, they've said we need the Mortal Blade and then the Fountainhead Aroma, and the Fountainhead Aroma is made of the sense of a few things.
It's a flower. Yes, that's obvious.
Oh, also, this Sakura droplet. This is created by, as I think it's about to be explained, by failed bonds, or when a bond is broken between one of the Dragon's Blood and... For example, if Kuro and Wolf broke their bond, it would leave one of those Sakura droplets left.
To assist you. How would it assist him? So what does this do?
This gives you an extra resurrection.
Oh, no shit. Doubling down on that immortality.
Joke's on you, I get double immortality.
Can't have enough of that wonderful stuff.